Hi, it's Kirsten. I thought I would share with you a client of mine that came in last week who had a symptom that was actually quite common in the many years I've been working as a pelvic floor therapist. And that was she felt like something was coming out of her vagina. Now, she didn't actually go see her family doctor. She talked to her friend about it, and her friend, said, "Hey, go to see Kirsten and see whether she can help you." So in she comes to my office and she said, I feel like something's coming out of my vagina. And I said, "Do you feel like you have to push it back in?" And she said, "No, not like that. Just feels like something's slipping." So it's a really common symptom of prolapse is that you feel like something is sliding or slipping, or you feel like something's coming out of your vagina. Another common symptom is that you feel like there is something sitting in the vagina, like a ball or a lump in your vagina. Or when you sit down, you feel like there's something kind of squishy there when you sit down and move yourself side to side. You may also have some lower back discomfort or some lower abdominal discomfort, almost like period pain, but light period pain, sort of achy crampiness. And you just might say, "Oh, it's because I strained my back doing gardening." But actually, it can be a sign that the prolapse you have has worsened and that you have some drawing down of those tissues that's creating this achiness. So what do we do about this when I have a client that says, "I feel like something's coming out of my vagina"? Well, we do a pelvic floor exam and then I grade it. I see whether it is actually coming out of the vagina, so past the entrance of the vagina. And then I let her know sort of what grade it is, because that will help us determine which route she should go down. So it might just be working with myself, doing her pelvic floor therapy, talking about her strategies around toileting, talking about lifting strategies, asking her what she does. She might be a landscaper that's doing a lot of heavy lifting, which is not easy for our pelvic floors to stabilize in that. Or it might be that she has to go see a gynecologist and she may need surgery or she may need a pessary. So if you feel like something is coming out of your vagina, or you feel a lump, or you feel like something has altered, because you may have had a prolapse for many, many, many years, and then you had done something, or we go through a certain stage of life, and we feel like, "Oh my goodness, I just feel like I have something sitting there now." Or perhaps it's after you've had a bad cold and you've been coughing a lot, or maybe you've gained a lot of weight and there's more weight therefore pushing down on those organs. So if that's the case, do speak with someone, because so many of us have pelvic organ prolapse, and many of us have a moderate or mild pelvic organ prolapse that we may start having symptoms, but once we rehab the pelvic floor, we have zero symptoms of it again. We can't reverse it with doing a whole bunch of kegels, but we can minimize the symptoms and also help to stabilize it so that our pelvic organs are supported in the future. So I hope that helps to explain a few things. And like I said, if you do feel like you've had a change in where your organs are sitting, do speak with someone.